With billions of smart devices being deployed around the world, can we really trust that our sensitive data won't end up in the wrong hands? Physically unclonable function technology, or PUF, can be the cornerstone of securing our connected world. It promises a level of protection for secret keys that surpasses what has been available only to government and financial applications, but at a cost that's appropriate for the IoT. But what is PUF, and what makes it strong enough to protect our connected world? PUF technology generates a digital fingerprint for its associated IC that can serve as a unique secret key for algorithms used in security methodologies like authentication, encryption and decryption, and anti-counterfeiting. Based on the complex and variable physical and electrical properties of ICs, it is virtually impossible to clone or duplicate. Maxim's PUF implementation, called ChipDNA, delivers even stronger protection. It's based on the naturally occurring random analog characteristics of fundamental MOSFET devices. By harnessing the unique noise from each chip, ChipDNA technology creates a number that exhibits good randomness properties from chip to chip. With enough ChipDNA PUF cells, the number will be unique for each chip. But how can we be sure that the random numbers generated will be secure? Maxim designs our ChipDNA chips to limit the PUF key's exposure to attackers and to further resist physical inspection. The most secure application areas today, like banking, government, and military, use active tamper detection technology. This technology requires a battery and external sensors to detect physical attacks, and actively erases a key if the device is under attack. After all, it's much better to delete a key than let an attacker microprobe the device to access it. ChipDNA PUF technology is highly resistant to any physical inspection. The circuitry harnesses and amplifies what is essentially noise. When the PUF circuitry detects a physical inspection, its output actually changes. But another important property of a good PUF implementation is stability. Every time the PUF circuit provides a unique number, it needs to be the same, whether under normal operating conditions, in heat or cold, over time, or other wear factors. If it doesn't return the same number, then the secret key is gone and the device can no longer prove its identity. Depending on the application, this can render the device useless. It's like losing a password with no recovery mechanism, which is what we want in this case, since the device has been compromised. It's important to note that a good PUF implementation like Maxim's ChipDNA is not enough to guarantee system security. For example, if a chip was designed to read a PUF key, but then store it in flash or make it accessible through a debug engine, it would be like leaving the super secure wireless key to your car on its hood. Any security technology needs to be implemented in a thoughtful way to make sure it is not an attack point. That's where Maxim's 30-plus years of advanced security expertise comes into play. From financial terminals to consumables to tokenized U.S. government money, the application areas that we've secured over the decades runs far and wide. Now, with ChipDNA PUF technology, we're bringing the highest level of security to the Internet of Things. Find out how Maxim's ChipDNA PUF technology can protect your devices at maximintegrated.com/ChipDNA.